Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new episode of FTB Infinity on Expert Mode. Thank you guys so much for all the support. As per normal, make sure you leave a like or subscribe if you like this video, all that fun stuff. Last episode, we got our first little bit of power here using some of the hobbyist steam engines, and I loaded up a bit of a hardened energy cell. Now we're going to... What's going on? Dang, update notification things. Anyways, so we're going to diversify a little bit here and expand on our power generation and mods and all that kind of stuff. Now, the next step that we already have our coke oven, and it's still doing good work, right? I mean, it takes forever, but it's still working. So what we need now is we're going to need steel. And we're going to need steel pretty darn quick here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a blast furnace. Now, I can't remember the exact amount. I've been hunting creepers for like 4 nights in a row. Oy vey. But I think it's 34. I'm going to just dig out a little room here for our railcraft setup. All right. Oh, look at that. The little... We haven't seen the window because I put it in the floor. Alright, there we go. A little bit of extra gravel is always nice. There's the coke oven. Very good. Now, there's 2 different coke ovens and 2 different blast furnaces that you can make. One of them, for example, the blast furnace, is the Immersive Engineering one. And this guy here, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't need to be hollow. So that's kind of cool, but I think you also need to hit it with the Immersive Engineering hammer, which then, of course, you'd have to make that, right? And boom. And, yeah, 34. Such a dumb number. Just saying. Why couldn't you make it even? Anyways, we'll just store back our loot here. Boom. Why are you there? Thank you. I have flint over here, I think. Good. Okay. Our storage situation is becoming a bit of a problem. I'm not going to lie. Alright. Why do I have rotten flesh there? When it goes over here. Okay. So we now have our blast furnace. We built our multi-block structure. And basically all that we need to do is we need to provide it with some coal coke, which I have some right here, and some iron. Alright, so pretty straightforward, but I'm going to get this guy at least fired up and going. I'm actually going to throw in all of our coal coke because we might as well. I'm pretty sure you can also use charcoal for it, but you know, coal coke just lasts a little bit longer and all that kind of stuff. So let's just take a look. It's the railcraft steel ingot that we're going for. And as you can see, in a blast furnace with charcoal or firestone, which we don't have, simply put, alumentum. Oh, interesting. You can use alumentum. That's good. That's kind of the whole thing with combining some of the magic in with the tech. So we could have gone Thaumcraft alumentum to also cook this. But we should be getting our first little bit of steel here right away. I want to do a little bit of work in the base and everything, but one of the things that I want to get into, and mainly because I've never played with this mod, it's one of the reasons I want to do it above all else, and it looks pretty darn awesome. Alright, so immersive engineering is the thing. So the first thing that you should definitely do, hands down, is get yourself the Immersive Engineer's Manual, which is just a book and a lever, pretty straightforward. But in here, you pretty much have everything that you need. Okay, so this explains the blast furnace. This explains basically everything. The treated wood that we already did, for example, all that kind of stuff. All right. There's lots of different things like steel fences, steel scaffolding, structural arm, steel wall mount. But ultimately, this thing is awesome. There's conveyor belts. There's an external heater, which could be fun to do as well. There's an item router. There's a mining drill. Oh, baby. It's awesome. A crusher, which is beautifully awesome. An arc furnace that looks insane, and an excavator of some sort. So there's lots of different things, and there's lots of different ways to generate power as well. But we're going to start with the most basic, and these things are awesome. I think we're going to start with a water wheel, because that just seems really awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to need some of these kinetic dynamos, all right? Now, this guy is a little bit expensive. It does require electrum wire coils. Now, you get 2 of them, so we need 8 right here, at least. So we're going to need, what is that? 4 times 4, 16 electrum just for that. We're going to need 3 pieces of steel. We got that cooking. And an MV capacitor, which is another 2 electrum. So that is 18 electrum for this one block. A little insane. A couple other people have been asking me some interesting things like, oh, you should build an ME system. Oh, really? This is what you want me to do on day 1. Is it? Yes? Yeah, that's what you want me to do. What was some of the other ones? Oh, big reactors. There's another one. Where is it here? I can't remember which one it is. Most of them are the same or similar, but there's one, okay? The yellorium rods do require a nuclear reactor from Industrial Craft now. And what's the other one? There's another one. I can't remember what it is now. There's another one. What is it? The access port? No. Power tap? MFE? Yeah. No big deal, right? Just an MFE. That's fine. Control rods? I can't remember. There's another one anyways. Composite chipset, etc. So there's a little bit more to it than just planting up some of this stuff. So I do really appreciate your guys' input and stuff, but make sure you guys have a decent idea or know a little bit about what we're dealing with here on expert mode. Equally, a lot of people have also mentioned the fact that you can, yes, indeed, create creative energy cells, creative portable tanks, and of course the mana pool that is infinite as well. Oh, there it is right there. Very, very expensive recipes. It is something that we're going to be striving for. I would love to get them. That is the goal. All right. So without further ado, I've been gabbing for far too long. Let's get a little bit of stuff going. We need some electrum stat. So what I'm thinking we'll do, we have a lot of silver and gold. I'm thinking that I'm going to need a decent amount of this stuff overall. Oh, man, I have alumite in here. Okay. I'll get rid of the alumite. That's because I needed to repair some tools. As you can see, some of my stuff's a little worn down. Let's throw in the silver and the gold. Get that at least starting to smelt up. And that should start to get us some electrum. Very good. All right, there's our alumite. Beautiful. Let's repair our sword, which I've started putting a little bit of luck on. I don't think we've gotten any actual luck from it yet or not, but not too bad. And I have maxed out my pickaxe to be full fortune 3 now. We have 37 diamonds. I've been mining up a storm, but only 1 ender pearl. I've killed a ton of endermen. Let's put it that way. All right, 48 blocks of electrum. Go. Good stuff. So equally, I've been kind of diversifying a little bit here and looking around through the mountain. You know, trying to figure things out. There's this beautiful overhang here that we're definitely going to take advantage of. I also have decided, like, for Botania and stuff, I've started clearing out upstairs. Okay, so these all had trees on them, and there's lots of cool little island platforms, especially that one there that I kind of started flattening out. And here's that little pocket that I was talking about using, and we might even get to that today. But I'm thinking Botania up here in the stars, all that kind of stuff. But there's a few other ideas that I have for the top, for the upstairs as well, that we will definitely get into at some point in time here. Our electrum should be completed. Good. That should be, what is that, 9? I think I need one more, right? And then we should be good to go. I have some iron and copper in there ready to go. That's good. Thank you. Good. Beautiful. Excellent. All right. The kinetic dynamo. So we need an iron ingot, and for this we need treated sticks. Now, for those of you that don't remember, the treated sticks are made by treated wood planks, which uses creosote. All right, so let's get a little bit of creosote going here. Good. And we will do a bucket of creosote like so, and we need some planks. So it's what, 4 per? Good. 16. Excellent. Okay, there's one thing of treated wood, and here's the second. Okay. Good. Very good. Now, we need 8 treated sticks with the electrum around them. Isn't that what it was? Oh, never mind. It's like this. Yes, that's right. Okay, like that. Electrum wire. 8 of them. Good. And this goes all the way around the iron. That'll give us our electrum wire core. And then we're going to need the MV capacitor, which is electrum, lead, redstone, some treated wood planks. Okay, we'll put those down. We'll put down the electrum. We will get ourselves the redstone block. And we need lead and 3 pieces of iron. 3 and lead. 1 lead. Good. So lead, 3 pieces of iron, and the redstone block, which we'll get right here. Very good. That'll give us our MV capacitor. And now we just need 2 more pieces of iron, 2 redstone, and 3 steel. Boom. 2 and 2. We should be good to go. Bam. Our first kinetic dynamo. Very nice. Now this guy is basically used to pull power from the power thing. So for our example is the water wheel that we're going to be building. Uh-oh, maybe. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. We might. Roadblock. See, this is the thing that I love about this expert mode, okay? You run into roadblocks all the time. And I absolutely love that about the mod pack, all right? It's fun for me to discover these things as we go. All right, so we have that. So we're going to need this water wheel. And for that, we're going to need a metal former. So a metal former, what do we need for that? Metal former from IC2. Oh boy. So we need some copper cable. We need an iron chipset, which means we need an assembly table. Okay, so an assembly table. I think all the rest of this is good. So it's just the assembly table then. So assembly table from BC requires a diamond gear, some obsidian, and diamond. Okay, that's fine. And a laser. Okay, there's some electron tubes there. So we need our thermionic fabricator first. Yes, this is... I consider this fun, all right? And for that, we need gears. Now, gears in this mod pack can only be created in the smeltery. So, pretty cool, in my opinion. It's kind of fun. It's a good little twist. It makes things a little bit harder. We're going to need a few sticks. Like that many, I think. Boom and boom. 4. Good. These guys will go like that. Wood gear into a stone gear, like so. And this will go there. And we're going to need a little bit of aluminum brass, 1 to be exact. Let's get the rest of this electrum out of here. That'll be very useful down the road. I know that for sure. So the thermionic fabricator, let me get all this stuff together. Ooh, that one's expensive. That one's very expensive. But let me get everything together for it, and we'll be back. Well, that took a lot of gold, if I do say so myself, but we have our thermionic fabricator. Whew. I'm telling you, that took a lot of time and gold. Gold is... I have not had good luck finding gold. Let's just put it that way. Alright. I do want to smelt up just a little bit more glass here. So let's get some of that going. Now, the thermionic fabricator, you have to be careful of. It will continually drain your power as long as it is connected. Alright, so as soon as we connect this up, we should get everything ready that we need to go in it so that we're good to go. So the first things first, the assembly table is going to require a gold gear, more gold, great, and some obsidian and stuff. We are out of obsidian. I might just have to go mine some, you know that? Yeah, I might have to. It might have to be done. I'm thinking that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, other than that, I'm going to also get the golden gear and everything going. I already had a gear cast, by the way. Yeah, that's the thing. It's fine. It's fine. Better to have two than one, right? I think so. Yeah, that's a saying. I'm sure of it. So, the thermionic fabricator is going to require certain things. So the laser that we need some obsidian, but these diamantine electron tubes are going to require about 5 diamonds and 2 redstone, but it's also going to require liquid glass to make that. Now the liquid glass obviously has to be heated up enough for it to work in this system. So what I think we're going to do, I'm going to go do I want to go find obsidian or see if I can still make it? I kind of want to see if I can still make it. Well, let's try it because, you know, it's one of those things. I haven't tried it in a little bit. And actually, that reminds me, can we actually make the Tinker's knapsack? Oh, yes, we can. And that is dirt easy. Okay. Anyways. Good times. Stencil table, tough tool rod. That's how difficult it was. Okay, we'll do that too. So, we have our gold gear. Good. That'll be nice. Let's remove this. And let's see. I don't really... How much is in here? 5K. You know what? Let's just take it all out. Can I get rid of the last bit, please? Please and thank you. Please? Please? Okay. I'll get this all sorted out anyways. Right away. So, I think I have everything prepared and ready to go now. We got our assembly table all prepped and ready. Now, I'm thinking we'll set that guy up, like, over here for a couple reasons. Now, one of the other things that I do want to get is another chest as well. So, let's get another chest because everything's going to output from the assembly table into a chest. Now, I'm thinking that we're going to come around and run the lasers right here, alright? So the lasers are going to go right here, so we're going to need our stone pipes, just like so. And that might lead to a bit of a situation. So let's do it like this instead. We'll just move that torch over, and it should still function properly like that, alright? And then we'll just connect those up. Oh, do I have enough? One short. Never fails. These guys are pumping away. Good. Getting us a little bit more resources is always useful. Let's put that in there. And I need to make another batch of stone pipe. Thought I had enough. Math is not my strong suit. Well, it is, but that's a different story. Okay, so a little bit of this and this. Boom. we can get our pipe ready to go for our lasers. Okay, good. So we're going to have our lasers set up like so. So let's get everything that we need ready to go for the lasers. So obsidian and redstone. So we're going to do redstone just like that. And we're going to do 4 lasers. Yes, you heard me right. We're going to attempt to do 4. So let's get our thermionic fabricator down and get this guy fired up. So this guy is going to be going in. We're going to need a little bit of glass. What do you mean there's no power? Why is there no power? Do I need... Oh, don't tell me I need a wooden one. I do. Dang it. Okay. That's fine. We actually had enough then. Okay, it's fine. We'll do that with that. Boom and boom. This will pull out our power from the energy cell. And now it's coming into the thermionic fabricator. This little red line is our heat up point. So you place in the resources. This is just a pattern. And it'll craft up our diamantine tubes. Very good. And I'm going to remove it. Just like that. Not too shabby at all. I'll place it down over here. It can stay good to go. Alright? These guys are loud. But, you know what? It works. Okay, so we have our diamantine tubes. So let's place those in there. And let's get our 4 lasers. Oh, baby. Now, each one of these holds 10,000 RF. But they only use 40 RF per tick. Okay? So, by theory, our stone kinesis pipe of 160 can run 4 lasers. And this guy can output 800 RF. And the wooden pipe can transfer out 320 RF. So no matter what, these guys should run at full speed, having the 4 ready to go. So, the item that we needed was the iron chipset, if I'm not mistaken, for the metal former. Alright, here we go. Back to this. Yes, an iron chipset. So that is simply put a piece of iron and a piece of redstone. I'm going to put those in there and select our iron chipset and make sure all of this is working magnificently. There we go. It's starting to pull in. 160 RF per tick. Beautiful. Getting great production. It's pulling it out of this system, which is draining our power big time, which tells me that we need more power. But that's what we're working on. Didn't you know? Alright. Good. I got some more charcoal. Let's put that in there to produce more steel, because we definitely need to get a lot of steel going here. And I think... Oh, beard scratch. Oh, yeah. Okay. By the way, if you guys aren't following me on my Instagram, feel free. I am Kryllyk over there. So, same name. So, let's work on this metal former. I think the first approach is this guy here. I'm pretty sure we have everything that we need to get this up and running. So let's go with our 16 iron plates. Boom. Oh god, that's so expensive. And our iron chipset should be done. And it should appear right now. Good. Perfect timing, right? And there's our basic machine casing. Very nice. Next, we're going to need these toolboxes. 2 of them. So we're going to need bronze plates. And we're going to need, what, 10 bronze plates? So 10 bronze plates is 20 bronze ingots. Well, lucky us. We happen to have 20 bronze. Alright, boom. And then this will go into that. Oh god, I just goofed. Oh no, I'm okay. Whew. I thought that it made 2 toolboxes. We're fine. We're fine. Is this a recipe? That is not a recipe. Okay, we'll do this then, and this. Chests. Like so. And these guys around will give us our toolboxes. Very nice. Now we need our coils, which is copper cable and iron ingot. Now copper cable uses a cutter, so we're going to need some more iron plates and some more iron. So that's 6 of that, plus another 2, if I'm not mistaken. Boom. Let's get our wire cutters. up and running, just like so. And we need, how much do we need? We need 8 times 3. So what is that? 16, 24 copper cables. So we need 12 copper plates, but then we're going to need another 6 up here. So that we're going to need, oh god, 24 and 6, 30. So we're going to need 15 copper plates. So 30 copper. Really? Rip resources, am I right? Yeah, that's 15. Okay. And we're going to cut them. That'll give us the 30 cables. Okay, we're going to need 3 more iron. Oh man, these recipes, I might have to do some more mining. Holy cow. Alright, and that leaves us with 6. Beautiful. I did my math correctly. I'm very happy about that. Now, I did happen to go and get some rubber in the break. So basically, raw rubber on a copper cable is all that is required to get this thing up and running. So let's cook up a little bit of raw rubber into the rubber bar, and then that way we can get ourselves the insulated copper cables. Other than that, we need another iron plate, so another 2 of you, and 2 redstone with our hammer. Good. Luckily, this does get a little bit cheaper over time once we progress far enough to, you know, like this metal former is a huge step in the right direction. No, I didn't just do that, did I? I did, didn't I? Anyways, we won't worry about that. It's fine. It's fine. These guys are still pumping. They're almost out of fuel. And this is done, the iron chipset. Okay. So we can definitely get a few other things going now with the assembly table as well. I'm sure there's plenty of cool things that we can use different chipsets for. I know, for example, thermal expansion, but we don't have everything else that we need for that. I wouldn't mind also getting that knapsack like we already talked about. So let me get a little bit of aluminum brass cooking here. And I want to make just a simple stone heavy-set tool rod. Boom, tough tool rod, beautiful. We'll put that away and place that guy down there. And we'll get that smelted up while we're waiting for everything else. But we're pretty much there, and we're almost at wrapping up point. So again, I'd like to thank you all for the great support. Booyah, metal former, hype. Look at that. We are rocking. Now, as you can see, though, I don't think it's getting any power. It is not even connected. Beautiful. Well, we're going to have to figure out how to connect this to our system. Yes, indeed. And I just did that, didn't I? Yep, I did. Anyways, I guess I'm remaking all of this. Oh well. Anyways, I'll do that off camera. Thank you guys so much. That's a derp at the very end. I forgot all about that from the IC2 machines. You need a wrench. An IC2 wrench, if I'm not mistaken. And anyways, that's going to be it for me, which is some more bronze. I'll get that as well. That might be useful. Bye-bye for now. See ya.